That's
Dear friends, greetings and love from Hunter Adam. Now today I am here to tell my dear friends, I will suggest, and in bass fishing, in grouper fishing, and even in coral fishing, a lot, I will talk about a high quality team that truly excels in hunting. Now, here, first of all, let's move on to the tying part. So, now, our line is a line around 0.40, a 0.40 line.
first, what materials do we need? Let's show it.
Of course, we can also tie from 30 to 35. But here, for this team, the things we need, the system we will create, this triple, it's very, very different from a spinning top. And I will explain why it shouldn't be like this a little later, towards the end of the video. Now, during the fishing, without getting tangled in the body we made, it will help you catch a great catch. We will make a rig that will catch. For this, we have two of these clip-on swivels, one at the bottom and one at the top. And now we will place these swivels in between. 4 stops, 2 hooks. Now look at these 2 hooks. The size of the hook we fish with in Marmara is such that any of our friends who want bigger or smaller hooks can tie them according to their preferences. Now let me start then. Now look at our hook, friends. First of all, we're not making a short leader so that the bait can move around and the fish can be a predator. Look, this little leader is being made. I know you can get some efficiency from it, but as this leader gets longer, it will become more predatory, just so you know. Now we brought it like this. I cut it from here. And like this. Let's tie our hook. Very nice. In almost all catches. It will be a great help to you. If you watch closely, this will really be a great setup. These are the big ones. I think this one is too big. Just a moment. Now look, friends, I'm starting from here. After we tie our hook in the first step, this one here, to adapt it to turn, look, it's set. We've got a leader, like this. By the way, our line, Hunter line, is also suitable for tying since it is a wrinkle-proof and crease-proof line. It will create a special feature. Look. Let's do it like this. Look. Now, it will be seen that it is very efficient during the tying process and also during the catch. Look, friends, I'm pulling the line. It's returning to its original state. Now let's cut this off and take the bone, what we call the bone. This one is gone, this is one. Then we make our second leader from here. Now this is a very multifunctional setup, let me tell you. When you watch it all the way to the end, it will really be, it's something you'll benefit a lot from. Look, I tied this one too. I pulled this one too. I've shaped it like this. This is also a fluorocarbon line with a strong composition, just like the other line. This, and I brought this from here, again, after passing it through. If our knot looks like this knot type is a kind of knot that tightens as you pull, preventing the line from being cut. Look, I've placed this in its proper place. And in the Marmara, it's absolutely necessary for our leaders to be a bit longer to effectively lure the fish with the bait. So if we make a leader this long, look here. Meanwhile, the leader is already positioned at a 45-degree angle as it gets shorter. Well, you'll see that on the body in a bit. Now look at our line. We've prepared our 2 leaders like this. We've prepared it. Yes, our leader lengths are about 25-30 centimeters. Now, here. Let's take this one out too. Look, friends, I'm here. I'm putting a nice clip here first. This body is right now. This body, yes. You can also make a basket here, so no problem. There is no rule that says it has to be this clip. But generally we do it this way. If you want, you can also make a basket here. I'm here. I spin the reel. I'm attaching the lead. You can also do it straight, or you can make a basket here. Now look, I'm coming to the important part. Like this. I will adapt the upper shackle here a little later, so this much. I'm taking a line length of about 60 centimeters, and I'm cutting it from here. Friends, something this. I'm getting a setup then. Look, from here. I'm putting a stopper on the bottom side. I'm just moving the stopper here. Then, on top of this stopper,
I'm also showing that material.
Here, to give it some height. I mean, why should we be afraid of this? I will explain. This, taking it from here, friends, look, such a material, all of this, the part we benefit from, let's call it the leader, that we will put on top of this material in a bit to gain height. Look, I passed this through here and placed it here. Then from here, this shackle I made. I passed this through here. We have the chance to use this in all kinds of hunting. Look, I got it set up like this, as you can see. I guess it's visible, right? All done. Then, over this corner again, friends, I passed a stopper. I brought it, placed it right here. I passed the stopper through. I brought it and placed it right here. Now, look, this will never, ever get tangled here. The top will get tangled with the spinning reel, but this won't. I will prove this in a moment. In fact, like this. Since it's free, you can carry this up and down in the fishing spots you visit if you want. So if you want, you can raise this even higher. If you want to fish closer to the bottom, you can bring it down even lower. This is a versatile setup. Since the sea base takes the bait from the bottom, this has become a different version of the setup we call a snake tongue, as you can see. Then from here, friends, I'm assuming I'm going to use this rig at the bottom, so I'm turning it back like this to take a measurement. Then we bring our hook here from this side. And then here. Look, we will repeat the same things again. The setup will be complete. Already. Look, friends, I passed it through here. I just tied this like this. And After I set this in place, I'm pressing the bone part. Now the first stage of our setup is complete. Since I will adapt the system here to this place, I will repeat our process from here. Look, friends, this too. Again, as I said, we need to do this to adapt the system from the bottom here. That's done. So, what are we doing now? The movement we just made here. We're doing part of it too. Look, this time, I'm taking about a stroke's length. I can make it in any size I want. I'm cutting from here, so we don't have any work left with the main body line. Our setup is almost complete. Look, I've laid it out now. The bottom part is already done. Now on top of this, dear friends, I'm bringing it from here, just like I did below. A stopper has come here. Look.
We pulled it from the oven.
Yes. Let's cut this bone too. Then, our second needle. Where is it? Here. We're putting our second needle here. Take it. We're putting it here. Take it. That was wrong. Here. So that it can lift this hook. We forgot this. I'm passing this on too. Look, he came over the defender. He came over the defender. The whole purpose of all this here, the purpose of these, is to lift the hook. Look. No matter what kind of fishing you do, in deep fishing, even if it's 70, 80, 90, or 100 meters, this setup, it will never get tangled until it reaches the bottom of the sea. Now, let's take a look at this for a minute. We're going to put a stopper, one more. Let's pass the stopper through. It has passed through. Now here we've got a really nice setup. Look, one of them is going down. If the fish is at the bottom of the sea, the weight is set up like this here. So if the fish is swimming about a meter above here, a line that will target the fish swimming above, we did it from here. This is a really nice setup, and let me put it this way. For example, even if you cast this to 1,000 meters, it will never get tangled. Friends. So, for example, if there were 3 lines there, it would get tangled. But in this setup, it will never get tangled. Because here, it gets mixed up. There is no extension that would cause it. So, look, this extension is not here. We aim to prevent this line from wrapping around the body by losing that extension here. Yes, dear friends, this is the overall setup of our rig. If you want, you can do it on the top side. You can make a clip. If you want, look like this. 2, and after passing 3 of them, do this. You can pull it like this and make it in a way that you call a box here. You can also do this on the bottom part. No problem. In the fishing for mullet, in the fishing for mullet, in the fishing for coral, and also in the fishing for stones. We even do this here for the bluefish. Look, it has turned into a really nice setup. As I told my friends here, the one that has 3 lines, meaning the triple rig, eliminates it from there, around its own axis. It can be cast to any depth you want. I'm showing you here that it won't spin around like this. To you all, and there's one more thing I want to say. Since these are free, dear friends, you can pull them up as much as you want to find the fish's depth according to the fish's behavior. This is a very versatile setup. We are happy if we could help from here. This is a lead collar, meaning we attach the lead here. So this lays our setup down on the ground. This also targets the fish at the upper depth because the fish won't always be swimming at the same depth. After introducing our setup to you like this, I guess there's nothing else. As the Hunter Adam team, I'm saying randomly, thank you.